it come a point in time where we do not understand energy. You know, pimping gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't. I'm putting pain where it ain't. I can give a fuck what you think. But energy, are you using it? Are you abusing it? Some of y'all may think I'm just speaking just because I'm speaking, but no, I'm being pimping, being real, being transparent with y'all. Are you using it wisely? Let's find out.
Y'all know what it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe piper. It's pimping time. And this what we gonna dig into, and this what we gonna talk about on this show. We talking about a lot of things that nobody gonna talk about. In the LGBT, and they already been talking about. News that you can use, better keep your ass in tune. Get some popcorn for the show. Let me introduce you to It's Pimpin' Time. It's pimpin' time. It's pimpin' time. It's pimpin' time.
Yo, it's pimping time. What's going on? Before I dive into it, make sure you like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You dig? Before I get into it, happy holidays to everybody. I'm going to be doing a couple of these. Happy holidays. You know, pimping got a lot of behind the scenes shit going on, like I keep telling y'all, and it's about to go down. You dig? Like, for real. It's about to go down. News you can use. What y'all doing with y'all energy right now? Because it's a lot of y'all out here that's not using your energy for the right purpose. You're not using your energy for what it was actually meant to be used for. And I'm saying this because I got a lot of homies, you know, got a lot of family members. They do, you know, they handle business, hustling, you know, they out here either working, you know, shout out to all the ones who actually hustling to make a difference, you know, within your family. Shout out to you. Yeah. Salute to you. But you know, everybody got their own hustle, their own struggle, their own everything, accomplishments, all of that. But you know, why they out here handling business and shit like that, certain things happen where I can't say they using their energy towards the wrong things, but if you got that energy and you just started your day, you got to use it to the max. You don't crap out because something happened, because something ain't going your way, or because you feel like you having a fucked up day. You can't crap out. News you can use. You got to learn from it. You got to take that energy and build from it. You got to learn from it. And I'm saying this to say, I got some shit to show y'all, so let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Fuck all that.
Every time you rage online, argue politics, or spiral in fear, you generate energy. And that energy feeds the system. It's not about money, it's about motion. Emotion equals energy in motion. And the Matrix was designed to keep you in constant motion, outrage, distraction, and comparison. They don't want peace because peace is unplugged. When you react, they predict. When you respond, you reclaim. The most rebellious thing you can do right now is master your own frequency.
Okay, look, let me come here, y'all. Come here. Look. So what he said, what he say? News you can use. You gotta reclaim your frequency. A lot of y'all out here, y'all frequency is so off. I mean, it's so off. It's been a lot of shit going on in the world lately. Like, it's things like, how can I say it? It's things like what's going on in the world right now that I had sat there and looked at, looked up. I said looked up. Yeah, so it's some shit that happened the other day. This was on over the weekend, and I bet you didn't know this. News you can use. Australia Bondi Beach shooting kills at least 15. Details on suspects emerge. I bet you y'all didn't even know that. Right? Y'all didn't even know that, right? It says it was the Jewish community targeted. So they declared a terrorist attack. Hundreds gathered to celebrate the first day of Hanukkah. And 15 people got killed in Australia. I bet you y'all didn't know that. Now, what type of energy was being used there? Shit, hella pimping, no. News you can use. I know it wasn't for the better. So now that you hear that, and I'm just dropping y'all news you could use, because this news you could use, right? They gonna toughen their gun laws. They talking about, tapping in with the limits of a license and everything. They about to put stricter rules out there. See, it's always some type of shooting that occur, and then they want to bring up the gun laws and shit. This ain't nothing but a distraction. They said a younger shooting suspect born in Australia, government says. So he was born in Australia, and it was a 24-year-old. Now, I'm not going to do too much talking about this person or this individual. But they say some shit like in 2019, the man had previously come to the attention of the authorities. And this was in 2019. But this just recently happened. So they saying that the man's father is a 50-year-old suspect, and he basically arrived in Australia in the 90s, had a visa, and then he was returning, as a resident each time. He was getting a visa each time. So obviously the son was born there. Hey, this news you could use. People leaving up out of the United States and doing shit in other countries. News you could use. That's not how you use your energy. And y'all can look this up in the CNN world. Y'all check that out. Y'all tap in with that. But let's get back fucking to it, because I don't want y'all to miss out on what's going on.
Every time you rage online, argue politics, or spiral in fear, you generate energy. And that energy feeds the system. It's not about money. It's about motion. Emotion equals energy in motion.
Hold on. And I wanted to play this again because you see how he said it's emotion. You got to take that E off of there, but it's motion. Motion makes the energy, right? A lot of y'all get y'all emotions wrapped up in conversations. Rather you having a talk with your lady, rather you ladies having a talk with your spouse, with your guy, with your girl, whatever. Y'all get the emotions of your day or a situation, you get it wrapped. Then when you expressing what happened, the person on the other end, they looking at you and they like, I hear what you saying, but you got too much emotion attached to this shit.
And the Matrix was designed to keep you in constant motion, outrage, distraction, and comparison. They don't want peace because peace is unplugged.
In real time. So y'all can see what the fuck I be going through, all right? Let's get back to it.
You react, they predict. When you respond, you reclaim. The most rebellious thing you can do right now is master your own frequency. Turn every trigger into training, every storm into stillness, every insult into insight. That's how you exit the visible farm, by becoming energetically sovereign. Remember, awareness breaks the loop. Neutrality breaks the spell. Comment neutralize if you're done feeding the system with your emotions and ready to power your own reality.
Damn. A lot of y'all, look, come here real quick. We at the end of 2025. And the reason why I say a lot of y'all need a reset is some of y'all don't even meditate. Some of y'all don't even pray. Some of y'all don't even take a time out and actually take an hour to yourself and be thankful for being alive. You don't use your energy towards even thanking each body part that you have right now. Rather it be before your birthday, on your birthday, after your birthday. Y'all don't even think y'all parts. Y'all, yeah, it's a flesh, but aren't you thankful? There's a lot of people out here who don't even have the things that you have. And when they say that, they're not talking about money. They ain't talking about material. They ain't talking about how many goddamn cars you got that's sitting in your driveway, how many garages you got that's full of cars. They ain't talking about how many properties you own and how many houses you done built within 6 months. Is you okay? News you can use. Is you okay out there? Y'all okay out there? Y'all can hear me? Yeah. Y'all okay? Because going into 2026, I see I've learned a lot of things. I'm vibrating high. I got bees that ain't even supposed to be here. It's cold where I'm at right now. And it's bees that are flying around. They ain't even supposed to be here. What he was talking about is y'all gotta take y'all gotta take your emotions and start using them. Use them for you. You're using them for other people. You can't use your emotions for other people. You hear what I'm saying? Like, see, Pimpin' gonna say this. Sometimes Pimpin' to be a little bit off frequency, a little bit off, because somebody has said something in the comment section or commented or DM'd or whatever. And you think I don't see it, or you think I don't respond to you, or you think I won't respond to you. I'm going to respond to you. Just because I don't respond to every message, text, comment, or anybody's post that they post up, that don't mean that I don't see it. Pimpin' see it. Pimpin' sees everything. I see everything. And I'm saying this within all, not just the LGBT community. News you can use. I'm saying this within all. I see everything. Whether you my old homie that I used to run the streets with, or whether you a new affiliate that I'm doing business with, or whether you a new broad that I'm, looking into to see if you gonna be an asset or not a liability. Partnership, I could keep going on. But I'm saying this to say, if you're gonna use your energy, use that shit wisely. That's all I gotta say. You gotta use that shit wisely. Because if you don't,
do answer that question, we need to understand more about something that's called emotional energy harvesting. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be able to discern why these rituals are important to harvesting your energy and the importance of your energy within humans in the first place. Now, with some help of the authors Clinton Ober, Stephen T. Sinatra, and Martin Zucker, and their book titled Earthing, the Most Important Health Discovery Ever, I gathered some interesting perspectives, and I just want to paraphrase some of their writings. The authors go on to suggest that the world is an electrical planet and we are electrical beings. Thus, well before the Industrial Revolution and many advancements of modern technology on all levels, from clothing, beds, vehicles, etc., humans had a much greater connection to the earth. Granted, there was a lot more skin-to-earth contact. They go on to give the examples of sleeping on the floor and walking on the ground with our bare feet, both of those actions garnering the natural connections between the human and nature. That being said, we as humans have been gradually shifting away from our natural connection to the earth via societal standards that were put into place prior to most of us being born. Again, going back to the example of us wearing insulated shoes, which prevent our feet from experiencing the energetic pulse that radiates through the nerves in our feet as we
come here real quick. That too. That's true. When you got a shoe that's this thick and it's separating you from the ground where you supposed to be grounded, it's separating you like this. And you walking on nothing but rubber. Rubber, it's natural, but it's not natural. And y'all can do your own homework on that. News you can use. But let's say this. If you separated from the earth, the ground, all day, whether you walking on concrete, rock, mud, grass, damn it, dirt, you're separated. There's no connection. How can you even harvest your energy? How can you even recharge? And I'm not saying go barefoot every damn where. That ain't what I'm saying. News you can use. I'm saying y'all gotta start using your energy wisely. You gotta think about it. When was the last time that you actually grounded yourself? You hear a lot of people say that. They're like, you gotta ground yourself. You gotta ground yourself. You gotta ground yourself. And a lot of y'all don't take that literal. A lot of y'all will say, man, I am grounded. I got myself grounded. Have you looked it up? News you can use. Have you said, you know what? Let me look up this meaning of grounded. What is they saying? Let me see what it is. Have you looked in the dictionary so you can see what the meaning is? It's more than likely more than one meaning. Have you looked it up? What the heck? It's showing the moon back there. But it ain't gonna show me my other stuff. But have you looked it up? Go do your homework. Stop being lazy. You got a computer in your pocket, computer in your hand all day. And I'm talking to everybody. Not just my community. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. News you can use. The main reason why some of y'all ain't using your energy wisely either is because you don't even know what your energy is. You don't even know you don't even know what type of conductor you are. Y'all gotta find out what type of conductor you are. Because some of y'all conductors with y'all energy, y'all can cause a whole lot of shit. Y'all can cause good shit to happen. Y'all can cause bad shit to happen. Y'all can cause a person to have a conflict with another individual, and these can be complete strangers. Like, that's how serious the energy is. Y'all can cause people who don't even know each other to fall in love with each other. News you can use. Y'all could cause all of that shit. Y'all can cause somebody to step on somebody's shoe. All types of shit. What I'm saying here is you gotta find out what conductor you are. Like, what do you conduct? Do you conduct the good or the bad? Do you got the high or do you got the low? Do you got the see or do you got the show? You dig what I'm saying? News you can use. Let's get back to it so I can finish this on out. Gotta finish this on out for the people.
Are connected to the earth. Now, stepping away from the book for a second, in my own opinion, truly the earth is constantly sending off energy and frequencies that we as humans is our duty to pick up on and move accordingly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this field of study is not practiced to a great degree due to a lack of scientific evidence to support findings that energy between humans and the earth is beneficial to each other when merged properly. To further explain my personal belief, what I'm getting at is that the authorities and powers that shouldn't be are well aware of the natural energies the earth exerts and how much
Shout out to my sponsor, Popular Trend Supply. You need to go on their site, check out their merch. They got shirts from small to triple XL. Yeah, go check it out. It's black owned. Popular Trend Supply. Shout out to y'all. And we also got the Wolf Pack merch. You see me right there. You see what's going on. Urban Dominance, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with a P on that one. Look, y'all invited every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central Time. Christian will be presenting the opportunity. Y'all tap in with that. And every Friday at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you will have an opportunity with me and Jules Charlton. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with a P on that one. If you can't tap in with that, every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom, there go to ID, tap in, learn how to become a virtual dispensary owner with Jules Charlton. Yeah, that's right. And for those who need videos and you got a good budget, tap in with One Punch Films. Let's get to it.
of a positive change it can bring to one's life. This meaning the earth and humans need very little intervention of man, as we were made to live in pure harmony with the natural resources we were provided, thus not relying on outside resources to provide modified substitutes for what we already have in abundance. However, if man left it this way, then man would not benefit off of us. Allow me to put it to you like this: if we just walked on our bare feet and slept on the floor instead of wearing shoes and sleeping on insulated mattresses, our connection to the earth would be through the roof due to minimal interference.
Oh, come here. Bring that ass in. Man. Pippin ain't slept on the floor in like shit. Ooh, it's been some years. It's been some years. The last time I can recall myself sleeping on the floor was when I was in my hustle days. I ain't had no choice. Pimpin' had to, do what I had to do. I just had to. It was either that or sit outside. And you know what happens outside, especially late night. You never know who gonna walk up, or you never know who gonna drive up. You know, it was much safer to be inside and, you know, cop a squat. And actually, they say sleeping on the floor actually aligns your body. It keeps your body in a good alignment. Now, not everybody, pimping ain't telling everybody to do this. I'm not saying everybody. News you can use. I'm speaking on the ones who are, I'm going to say, athletic, and the ones who are actually, they used to that type of lifestyle. They come from that background. They slept on the floor before. And not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm saying they already exercised that shit. And then come to find out, you get up off that floor. Was you feeling bad? Was you feeling like shit? Is your body sore? Is your body aching? Answer that. Drop them comments in the comment section on that. What you think? News you can use.
Of man-made goods over a sustained period of time. To avoid us, the common folk, from experiencing that connection to the earth, they, the powers that shouldn't be, have created resources that were made to trick us into believing they were a necessity for a plethora of reasons, some more logical than others. But ultimately, when you think of shoes, most of us end up replacing them quite often, which leads to increased human waste, but also puts our money into the hands of the very corporations that sold us.
Let's finish this on out. Like the other day, when them fucking Gamma 11's came out, how many of y'all that had those pair of shoes at least twice? At least twice. Because I know from my generation, if you still geeked up off of bad Jordans,
Or how about at one place where a child actually got separated from their parents?
My baby! I lose the kid! This is my son. My baby! I ain't crying, that's my son.
The most important thing in the world should be your kids, not a pair of shoes. Count me out.
you still geeked up off of bad Jordan. Something is wrong. Pimpin' gonna tell you right now, something is wrong with you. You already had them shoes before. I don't give a fuck if the shit was back about 15, 20, 25 years ago. It don't matter. You had them before. You buy them again. Some of y'all done had them about 4, 5 times. This y'all 5th pair. Some of y'all on y'all 10th pair. The Gamma 11's. It's so many. I've been watching y'all on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and IG talking about, some guy say, oh man, the Gamma 11's, I get there and they don't even got my size. And I'm like, man, y'all got me fucked up. Oh, if I see any of y'all with these on, oh, just know you getting robbed for them joints. Them joints coming up off you. And then he go to say, and family, y'all ain't safe either. Because I found out my cousins went and they all copped too. Oh, y'all ain't safe either. I'm going to rob y'all too. For some Gamma 11's? News you can use. Let me tell y'all something about this shit. I don't care if you're a sneakerhead or what. Some of those Jordans are not even Jordans. They not even Jordans. Okay, yeah, whatever. Go ahead, say they Jumpmans, whatever. They not even Jordans. If these shoes that came out for the last 30 plus years, 40 plus years, the same shoe, the same exact shoe, the same exact color. They might have a special edition. They might have a limited edition, but it's still the same shoe. They could go up on the price and charge y'all $400 for all sizes, even the baby sizes. What y'all gonna do then? What y'all gonna do then? Hey, if you got it, you got it. But I was once told that if you can't buy it 3 to 5 times within the same day or within that time frame, you don't need to be buying it. News you can use. You don't need to be buying it. I mean, because what, like, honestly, a kid that's under the age of 12, you spend over $100 some. They wear them to school. They can't even focus on their fucking schoolwork because they too busy worrying about their shoe getting stepped on. So they're going from class to class, not even paying attention to what is being taught. They too busy wiping their shoe off with their spit, or they might have a cloth, depending on the parents, depending on their background, depending on how they fucking carry themselves, depending on the household. They might have a fucking handkerchief, a cloth, and they got it sitting on the table. No pen, no pad, no type of laptop that they supposed to have to do their work. They just sitting there listening to the teacher. Everybody else got all they shit out. They too busy wiping down some Gamma 11's. News you can use. And then y'all wonder why Joel Santana said what the fuck he said when he said, "Oh, you ain't gotta read. That ain't important as long as you know how to do this and do that." Man, what the fuck? You gotta be able to read in order to apply for a job. You gotta be able to read to buy a house and sign a deed. You gotta be able to read to get you a car. You gotta be able to read to know what your light bill is. For him to fucking say that out of all these years of me listening to Joel Santana rap, his vocabulary, you would think he would never have said nothing like that. News you can use. Hey, you can go watch the shit on the internet. It's on YouTube. They got different stories about it. You ain't got to hear from me. If you look, I'm putting paint where it ain't. I can give a fuck what you think. You dig? News you could use. That's what I'm bringing to you. I told y'all that's what I'm gonna bring to y'all each and every time. But for real, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And not only some of y'all rappers say that, it's other people, and they got millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Some of them don't. They pay somebody to read for them. They pay somebody to write shit for them. And I ain't talking about no ghostwriter. News you can use. So don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. If you want to be a guest on my show, DM me on all my social platforms. And go and stream Lavelle 1800. That's on all platforms too. Visuals coming soon. Lastly, I go live every Tuesday and Thursday after 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. This just for right now, since the time went back. I want to give a shout out to all my good folks that tap in with a P. Whether you be on my live, or you come in the comment section, or you even hit like, or you even share this damn video. I want to give a quick shout out. Let me see. before I end this, I got to give a quick shout out to my folks. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Punch Films. I'm going to give a shout out to who else? Who else be tapped in with what I got going on? Shout out to Truth to God. Shout out to Dirk Berkelips. Yeah, homie. Hey, you doing your thing. Shout out to you, player. Shout out to Mr. 365 2 times on IG. These names I'm saying, y'all make sure y'all go follow them. Shout out to Zoe, baby. I see you. You coming soon. Hey, they don't know what they missing, but you coming soon. Yeah. And shout out to my guy Lotto Smokey. Who else be tapped in with a P? I want to shout out to my son. Shout out to you, player. I'm trying to see who all tapped in before I end this. Who all be tapped in with? What's his name? Kind of butcher his name. I'm gonna give shout outs another time when I can get everybody's name on the list, because it's too many y'all to go through. But shout out to everybody that support a P on my It's Pimpin' Time. Because you want to know why? Ain't no simping over here. It's pimping over here. You dig?